Khubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. The dark is here to rule.
Chairman cum Managing Director Jogatanan MECL Sanjay Goyal Ulong baga jala kadan kam Bording kumba arspa sanpo megawatt Henry ka Bording ka baga dan minta kalong tang chispa nyopo megawatt ban pinbiang Bording ya ka jala Ulong baga haban shu Thied nasha weipat Henry ka jing ka bami kalong baga bai Thied Bording kalarem dor palat bat kumta ka Sorkar kam ban si ban Shim daga Lynti ban shu Pyllip Bording no katu kat ni genta Goyal ulay thu ba kumba kalong minta ka Sorkar kadang thau kilat ki Lynti kumnu ban weng ya ka ni jing
There's a gap between the available power which is there with us and the demand which is there in the state. The demand roughly is touching roughly around 250 megawatts, and the availability is roughly around 170 megawatt, which is from our own generation as well as our entitlement from the central generating units which we get from the NUCO, from the OTPC, and from the Assam Agartala gas-based plant. This gap we are to a certain extent trying to fulfill from the open market operations, which we talk about like purchase of the power, and some of it is since we are not able to go to that extent of purchase of the power because of it is quite costly during the certain periods of the day, so we are going for the load shedding. And of course, as we all are aware that presently we are facing a very dry spell, and our generating units are also getting impacted. Through Leshka, unfortunately, because of the shortage of the water, non-availability of the water, it is off production for last almost 5 to 6 days, and accordingly the water level of Umiam also is depleting very fast because we are excessively using this water to compensate the loss of power which is there not available through the winter day. So what I'm trying to say is that I appeal to all the public. It's a tough time, and I understand that there is a shortage of power, and which we are trying to work out. Let me assure that this position is going to improve in the days to come, and we are expecting some more power from the other sources, but that might not come very soon. So maybe in the days to come, and with some rainfall which we are expecting as per the meteorological information, we get into production in the Leshka, and we'll try to reduce the number of hours of the load shedding. Is around 250 to 260 megawatt, and the availability is roughly around 190 to 200 megawatt if we factor into the load shedding part. The additional part, the gap of around 50 to 60 megawatt, we are drawing from the grid, sometimes even beyond the entitlement at the cost of heavy cost to us. But we are trying to maintain the stability of the grid as well as trying to meet the demand of the public. But of course, there is a shortfall in terms of the demand and supply, and that's why we are resorting to this load shedding as of now. But we will try to improve the situation in the days to come. We are already purchasing it, but as all of us are aware now, this purchase of power is a real-time kind of thing. So the moment the procurement cost of the power is well beyond, we are even going up to even 8 rupees of purchase of power, where the average cost of billing which the regulator is allowing is roughly around 4.5 rupees. So the corporation is taking that hit of around 3 rupees per unit during the peak time. We are trying to see that it's especially during the evening times, we are not going for any load shedding. And that is the time the power available in the market is at a very high cost rate, but we are doing that operation just to ensure the supply of the power. But as I mentioned that beyond the means of the corporation, when it is too costly for us, that's where we are not in a position to do the open market operations. The failure, I think that's too simplistic statement. See, we have to understand one thing. We have only one project in Meghalaya which is dependent on the pondage, which is your Umya. The Umyam water, we have a huge reservoir which takes the water all through the year, and it is during this lean period we use this water right from the month of say November onwards till the month of say April or May, till the time we get next bout of rainfall during the monsoons. So this 5-6 months of the pondage, it's only the Umyam reservoir which gives us the power. Just all are sort of like run-of-the-mill projects. So we do produce to a maximum capacity when the water is available. When the water is not available, these units work as per the water available. Like we have 3 units in Lashka. So depending on the power, during the peak monsoon season, we operate all 3 units and generate 126 megawatt of power.